beautiful pictures that are in the book. So there's copies at the back, please feel free to have a look through. And the book is a celebration of biodiversity and botany and food, because food is something that unites us all, we all eat. So we're celebrating biodiversity in poetry, prose and fine art photography. And a lot of the poems are letting the plants tell their own stories. And we also have a free monthly newsletter. There's a sign-up sheet at the back. So we're also in the book talking about what is going on with food these days. The concept of additives and processing aids that aren't on the label. The concept of food security and sustainability. And at the same time, we're delving into history and mythology. So although the book contains vegetables, fruits, pulses, herbs, spices, all kinds of things, I'm going to read 2 poems about nuts. And this is Walnut, Judelin's Radia. The old gods are not well worshipped these days. Juno, Mars, Venus, Bacchus, Jove. Acts of love, war and excess run their course without ritual, without clear intent. Jove is the father of gods, the Almighty. What offerings are laid before him now? Before you bring the oxen or goat, the knife and the flame, the bowl for the entrails, remember that strength is not wedded to size. I'll stain your ground as well as blood. I'll dye your hair as deep as henna. I'll oil your skin and drench your leaves. I'll crumble, but don't you doubt my taste. I stand up to coffee, to Stilton's bite. I breathe bitterness, I will stay and fight. Clacking sackfuls of nuts, let them scatter. Jove has the power to crack each one wide, revealing 2 hemispheres, wrinkled brown. Tender, they resemble the mind of man. Bodies are altars awaiting the flame, creation, the thunderbolt. Raw, untamed. Deep furrows cleave the philosopher's brow. Whose flesh will bear witness to Jove's power now? The poem is Hazelnut, botanical name Corylus avellana. And a bit more mythology to start off with. This poem is in 3 little sections. So Hazelnut, the salmon. I fed the salmon of knowledge of old, dropping hazelnuts into dark waters. 9 trees and 9 nuts, all the wisdom on earth. Through air into water they fell to be swallowed. So I opened the great salmon's mind to the path, to the journey, the finding, the leaping to future. The most kenning creature, he taught all his sons and his daughters to seek the sea, seek out life. The squirrel. Who unleashed these ghost jumpers, tail twitchers, branch shudderers, squeak barkers, staccato shout open-mouthed tooth-bearers, stripping my harvest before humans have woken, leaving broken shells sharp underfoot, empty tokens of triumph, and more sacred territory gone. Not like the red shadows who fled to the north. They were smaller and softer, a gentler touch. Canny grey scrabblers and grabbers are fat with their cleverness, but deeper wisdom they lack. Leaving others' mouths empty is not the old way. Come back, my red squirrels. Come back and stay. Supermarket. I'm enthroned and enroamed in chocolate now, nestled in foil of gold, royal purple, selected and roasted, kept whole or chopped with the finest ingredients and fat. Soft flour and cocoa, sugar and cream, liqueurs and syrups of sweet clarity, or in dukkha I'm spiced and savoury. To entice my sweetness, light up the fires. I'll release my aroma and your desire. Yet there's wisdom still in simplicity. Anchor your mind and remember well that 9 hazelnuts, neither salted nor sweet, taught a fish to be free of the world's tight net.